What's up, guys? Episode 41 today of Road to a 200-pound overhead press. Today, I'm going to record every single exercise I do in this push lift. So here, I'm warming up with 95 pounds. So I'm adding a 25 to the other side right now. Then I'm going to add a 10 pounds to each side, so go up 20 pounds. Then I'll do 115 to warm up. And then I'll get right into my working sets with 140, and then from there I'm going to go top set with 140, then I'll do 2 working sets of 135, and then I'll do a 4th working set with 125. Then from there I'm going to do 1 set of single arm dumbbell overhead press to work on my left side weakness. So I do my left side first, and then however many reps I get, I try to match that in my right side. And because my right side's stronger, I'm typically able to match the reps on the right side. But then this way I'm not doing more reps on the right side, because then that would just not help my weakness. So after single arm dumbbell overhead press, I'm going to do a warm-up set of dips, and then I'll do 2 working sets of weighted dips. Then I'll do 1 pause rep set of weighted dips, so 1 set of pause dips. The purpose of that will just be to work on my weakness of not going low enough on dips. So on the pause dips, I have to go low enough because I'm pausing at the bottom. And then that'll work on my weakness at the bottom of dips, which I kind of think is a weakness of my chest overall. Or maybe not a weakness, but the other parts of my dip are stronger, like my tricep lockout part. Here's my warm-up set with 115. Anyways, now I'm going to put on 140 on both sides, and then we'll get to my first working set. But then after that pause dip set, I'm going to do 1 set of barbell flat bench. I'll do 2 sets to warm up for that. Then I'll do 2 sets of cable lateral raises, and that'll be it for the lift. Okay, here's my first working set with 140. Okay, I kind of failed on the last rep, the 5th rep, but I only got 4 reps there, which is not the most I've ever done, because the most I've ever done was 5 reps with 140. So here's my second working set with 135. Okay, I hit 6 reps there, so that's a really good set for me. For 135, I did 6 reps for 135, which is the most I've ever done in a set with 135. I think I did 135 for 6. I know I did it 1 time before, but I don't know if I've done it 2 times before, so that might have been the second time I've ever done 135 for 6. Here's my second set of 135, my third working set overall. Okay, I got 4 reps there, and I'm not really going all of these sets to failure. I'm not really attempting reps like out of partials and failing them, which I guess is good. So my strength's at a good point. 4 reps is like, it's an okay set of 135 for me, I'd say. It's not a horrible set, but not a great set. So then here's my set with 125. I'm starting to do 4 sets of overhead press now because I feel like this will be good to get in some more volume at lower weights. I kind of have to keep this set at this weight. I did 4 reps there, which isn't really that good with 125. But then, like, the problem is if I go any lighter than 125, I mean, like, I think 120 is fine also. I would just have to do so many reps of overhead press that it's like almost endurance and junk volume at that point. So here's my set of single arm dumbbell overhead press where I do my left side first and then I try to match the amount of reps in my right side. The purpose of this is to help my left side weakness on my overhead press and get it a little more pressing volume. This is like an adjustable dumbbell with like the gears on. I don't know if any of you have one of these, but it's way heavier than like this is 45 pounds, but it's way heavier than a 45-pound dumbbell at the gym. It's probably more like 47 or 48, but like it feels so heavy compared to a 45-pound dumbbell. Like, I don't know. But yeah, the problem is with my 4th set, it's got to be below 135. But then, like, there was one lift I did in the winter where, here's my set of weighted dips. This is only 30 pounds. I'm much weaker on these dip bars. Anyways, let me finish my last point. There was a set I did where I was trying to do 20 reps with 95 pounds, but I ended up doing 18 reps because I miscounted. But this was in the winter, so this was after I did 2 working sets of 135 for overhead press. And then I was able to get 18 reps of 95 pounds. So if I do 100, I'm getting a little bit less than that. If I do like 105 to like 115, I'm going to get like 10 reps. Which, I feel like that's just way too high for my goals. And I'm not really getting as much out of it. So that was the set of pause dips. As I said earlier, the purpose of that is just to make sure I'm going low enough, because dips, it's just kind of hard for me to... I'm newer to dips, but it's kind of hard for me to gauge when I'm hitting depth or not, because sometimes I'm not and I'm just going up. Here's my set of barbell flat bench with 135. Obviously this is like a really just like not a heavy weight at all, but like I'm not trying to go heavy on this because it's my last push movement of the day, and I never really do barbell flat bench. I'm gonna try to do it and keep it in the routine, just so I could improve my chest, and that'll help out my dips. And I feel like barbell flat bench press, it's a compound exercise. It is fatiguing, but I feel like in the context of the overhead press, it's not that fatiguing to the overhead press compared to dips or any sort of incline or additional shoulder press. Here are these cable lateral raises with the Echo Vision lifting straps. Like basically I only use these for cable lateral raises, cable rear delt flies, and then straps for rows, barbell rows and RDLs. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the video. It was a good lift today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.